Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayn and I'm an events manager working in the publishing industry. As you can probably guess from my background, just like a different one, no bookshelf this time, I have decided to do a quick video about books that you can buy for Christmas. I will share with you some of the books and genres that might be good to purchase for your family and friends for Christmas, and I will share some of my favorites as well. It will be short and sweet, and if you haven't seen some of my other videos, do check them out in the description down below. I don't really like to waffle on about stuff, so let's just get started. The first genre of books that I love to find under my Christmas tree is cookery books. I mean, they're beautiful, they're just like full of ideas, and they're just like such a great present, especially if it's something that kind of tells me that the person that is gifting them to me knows the kind of food that I like to cook, or if it's something completely new. So I have two books that I am going to share today, just as an idea. You obviously don't have to get these. One is the latest book by Nigella. Can you see that? Yeah, here. Cook, Eat, Repeat, and it's absolutely amazing. It makes for a great read, and obviously, I mean, I don't really need to pitch Nigella to you, do I? And the other book that I really love receiving, and I think it's like what I want to highlight here is that there are different kind of like cookery books, but this for me was like one that was super useful and just like super on point. So a few years ago, I received this as a gift, which was the 15-minute vegan, and I was doing veganuary at that time. Now I am mostly plant-based, although not vegan, but in here there were so many amazing recipes, and I'm literally just recommending it all the time. And this is like quite an affordable price. It's like, I mean, this is like, the RRP is 15 quid, which is actually not bad for a cookery book, and you can probably find it at a discount in your local bookstore anyway. So have a think and find something that can like be suitable for the person that you're getting it for. But everyone loves food, so I feel like this is like a very easy win if you want to gift someone a book but you don't quite know what kind of genre to go for. Another idea for like a bookish Christmas present would be to gift someone a beautifully illustrated book. I have got here The Fox and the Star, and it came out a few years ago, but I honestly just like love books like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so beautiful, and it's got some like beautiful illustrations inside. I'm sorry you can't see it, but I don't know how to kind of like, well, you can see a bit, but it basically makes for a great present for anyone that loves, you know, like think about interior design. Sometimes people that don't love to read still would love like a beautiful coffee table book. So just like go wild with this, pick something that the person that you're gifting it to would love and something that is in line with their interest, but don't just like, I guess, discount books because someone doesn't love to read. There's like a lot of ways to make sure that you can sneak a cheeky book under someone's Christmas tree. And of course, I couldn't not mention a great fiction book. So I think this is just like your go-to if you have someone who is a book lover or someone that loves literary fiction. You cannot go wrong. But one that I really love this year, and I'll tell you a little bit more about in my roundup for 2020 reads, is The Vanishing Half by Brit Bennett. This is like amazing, honestly an amazing book. I loved reading it. It's a book that actually I would love to be able to reread for the first time again, and it would make for a great gift to anyone. I mean, it looks beautiful. Look at this, so pretty. But also it was, you know, shortlisted for the Waterstones Book of the Year. So it's just someone that if you know that that person that you're gifting this to hasn't read it yet, it's a must read that they should have under the Christmas tree. The next genre that I'm going to suggest is actually well-being, but I would say you should only gift a well-being book to someone that you know will appreciate it, because it can send like, I guess, the wrong message. It's a little bit like if you're gifting someone like a sort of like shower gel. Like, I get it, sometimes it's fancy, but I think like, was this a thing just in Italy? But like essentially people would go like, oh, are you trying to tell me something? Or maybe this is like just something that happened when we were younger. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like you should be mindful of who you're gifting this to. But I personally love well-being books. It could be a book about meditation. It could be a book about fitness, if you know that someone is really into fitness. The one that I'm gonna like share with you is something that helped me like last year, which is The Stress Solution by Dr. Rangan Chatterjee. It's an absolutely brilliant book. It just like dives into what stress actually is and like how it presents itself and how you can find like ways to basically overcome stress and kind of like make sure that you live a happy and healthy life. I absolutely love the work that Dr. Rangan Chatterjee does, and he has like so many books, so definitely check these out. And of course, I couldn't not mention a self-development book. I absolutely love self-development and personal growth books. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then I would recommend you do so, because I always share lots and lots of reads, and I'll leave you a link to my Instagram account down below in the description, so come and say hi. But one that I feel like is like a book that I would literally recommend to everyone, and it makes for a great Christmas present, because in my opinion, everyone gets to the end of the year thinking, oh my goodness, I just like need to learn how to like deal better with things. This year has been so much, and to be fair, 2020 has been so much. But in any case, I would definitely recommend The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck, forgive my French, by, oh, what's her name? Sarah Knight. I love this book. I am recommending it to everyone. I'm actually rereading it as well, because it just like reminds me of basically be careful with my fuck bucks, and to not worry too much about what people think, and to really kind of take life sometimes a little less seriously, which I think we could all use a bit of. But essentially, self-development books are a great gift if you know that the person that you're going to gift them to is about to either start a new job or a new venture, or would like to embark on some, you know, self-growth and personal development. Then you can just like gift them something that will like guide them through. And it could be like a funny one like this one, because honestly, it just will make you laugh out loud. Or it could be a bit more of a classic like The Power of Habit, or something that will like kind of teach you a little bit more about productivity and things like that. And last but not least, if you do have someone who loves, for example, fantasy books, one great thing that you can do, or like historical fiction as well, one great thing that you can do is gift them the next book in this series. So you do need to know someone to be able to do this. So, I mean, I can think of like, obviously like myself, when I was a kid, my parents would give me the latest Harry Potter and that kind of stuff. If the person that you're trying to get a book for loves a specific writer, and this writer has just written like another book, then can be a great gift. Obviously, just make sure that they haven't already read it. The one that I'm gonna say in this case is, you cannot go wrong if you're trying to give something to a millennial that was into Twilight, with Midnight Sun. Also, it's huge, so it's gonna keep them entertained, and it's great. And it's actually, how much is it? Sometimes, yeah, it's like, I mean, it's the RRP for this, sorry, the recommended retail price, sorry guys, like a publisher jargon. The recommended retail price for this is £20. So, you know, the other thing that you need to think about when you give someone a book is it something that they're gonna buy for themselves? Because if not, that's gonna make it even more nice for someone to receive it under the Christmas tree, and you're gonna like just make them really happy. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you some really quick ideas on some books that you can gift to your friends and family for this Christmas. One thing that I would say is, if you can, and if you would like to support bookshops and also myself, I have put some links to some of my favorite books in those genres, and you can like order them through bookshop.org. And if you buy them through bookshop.org, a percentage of your purchase will go directly to a bookshop of your choice. You can choose your local bookshop. Alternatively, if you do have a bookshop that you can go to safely, please do so. It's going to support a small business, and bookshops are so important, and we're gonna need all of them to stay around for many years to come. So support small businesses where you can. If you'd like to support me, please do use the link in the description down below, and do let me know if you've got any recommendations for me, because I'm gonna be planning my Christmas shopping very soon, and I'd love to hear if you've got any books and any favorites that you think I should like gift others for Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and let me know in the comments down below if you've got any requests for future videos. And if we don't speak before, have a really good Christmas and happy holidays.